another Friday and we are back on your screens with GFA News live on our Facebook and YouTube page at Ghana Football Association. I am Zainab Abubakar Bamba. Coming up in today's edition, defensive and refresher drivers training workshop held for drivers of football clubs. And also the Black Maidens kickstart the maiden edition of WAFB Under-17 tournament. The Black Galaxies continue preparations for their CHAN qualifier double-header against Nigeria. We have the details of this and many more after the break.
It's a top line of the Ghanaian top flight. The game you've been looking forward to on your football calendar is Asante Kotoko up against Hearts of...
Hello, fellow warriors. We invite you on Sunday. We are ready. Fabulous.
Hello, supporters of Faster Folk. This coming Sunday, we are playing against Kotoko in Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium. We need you to come in numbers and support us. Phobia Masters.
It's a top line of the Ghanaian top flight. The game you've been looking forward to on your football calendar is Asante Kotoko up against...
We begin from the camp of the Black Galaxies as part of preparations for the CHAN qualifiers against Nigeria later this month. They engage in a friendly match in Togo. Head coach Masud Didi Dramani's side have been in camp preparing for their double-header against Nigeria, which is scheduled to take place between December 22nd and 28th. Let's hear from head coach Masud Didi Dramani.
We had a series of intermittent camping in our program, and we've tried several times to come with smaller groups and then trying to sieve off the processes and then to put in some group of players in the process of building a team. And then we are very fortunate to have an international outing. We've played about 11 medium profile games against first divisions clubs in Ghana. And then we are, tempering up with this final rehearsal with an opportunity to play against the CHAN team of Togo, and more importantly, playing this game in an away game also gives us the experience, and it gives us the right preparation, especially for some of these boys who have not had an opportunity of an international game, to also be in a big stage of this kind. I think so far it looks so progressing in terms of what we are developing. And there are some of the boys that we've not seen them clearly, so it's an opportunity to push them out there and then to try to give them the chance to prove something out. And I remember that we pruned down the number, even though we've been playing series of friendly games against first divisions and making sure that we share minutes across everyone, and this is a high profile game. Some we have seen them well, so you don't even want to see him much. Some that you really want to appreciate that he's a player that needs to be given the opportunity because of club commitments in those periods. I don't want to mention names, but few of them didn't get the chance of coming around, but we also thought that they could also add some value to what we are doing. And so these games will give them the opportunity to try to show what they can also add up in terms of the value that we want to bring to this team. I think if we had the chance of even playing in this weekend, I wish the game would have been tomorrow, so that we to just get it out. But as we have this also ahead of it, it also gives us the opportunity to iron out and then to refine, the rough edges. In football, you think there's time, but there's no time, always no time. And so once you have few days, you use a few days to do so many things, and I think that this game will give us one of the very important aspects of the game, which is exposure, which is the experience to play, as more especially playing away from home, which gives us the opportunity in our two legs games that are going to be played. Playing away again becomes just a mere formality because we have an experience of that kind. But I think that it's really very important that we are playing an international friendly, irrespective of where it is, whether it's being played in Ghana or elsewhere. The fact that it's an international match brings out something very, very unique in terms of team preparation. I tell people that I don't rely on special players. I rely on players that can fit into team structure. You know, our sport is a team sport, and as a team sport, you need players who can blend, players who can play with others, players who can stay within the clear culture, within the clear team philosophy, within the clear team style of play. And so we want players who can stay within our set principles that we've put in place, players who can stay within the areas of the different phases of the game that we have, players who can stay in the different phases and then situations of the game, when we are defending, when we are in attack, that he's part of the group, players who can really think about the relations, connecting with others, irrespective of where they are coming from, which club they are playing from, you know, to have this connect and bonding. And then their individual strength, as you said, will come. So their individual strength is even the last aspect that I expect to see. But I expect to see the team cohesion, the team bonding, the team, you know, connection in the different phases of the game that I spoke about. The individual quality comes in when you agree that it's a team sport. You need someone, that is the relation, before your quality will come. And that is why I initially said I don't think we think about special players, but we think about how we can get our players play as a unit. Ghanaians have always given us that support, more especially when we had some of our boys, you know, going feature for the A national team. You know, we want to show the aspect of our domestic brand. You know, the CHAN team is a representation of our domestic brand. What our football is made of is what we are trying to reposition. And so we are repositioning our football with this CHAN team. And I have every conviction that this CHAN team is ready to turn things around. And then this CHAN team is going to represent our Ghanaian football of today and then into the future.
In a bid to reduce road accidents and promote safe driving practices, the National Road Safety Authority, in partnership with the Ghana Football Association, held a comprehensive defensive and refreshers drivers training workshop for drivers of football clubs, staffs of the Ghana Football Association, and partners. The one-day workshop, attended by drivers of the Ghana Premier League clubs, Women Premier League clubs, as well as the Access Bank Division 1 League clubs, is aimed at enhancing their skills, capacity, and knowledge necessary to navigate the road safely. Here are excerpts from the training. The female under-17 side, the Black Maidens, kick off their Wafubi under-17 girls tournament in Pram. Head coach Joe Nana Adakwa speaks to GFA News after their opening game against Benin.
You can see that the two teams are very good, and looking at their ages, you can see that they are still learners. So the outcome, I mean, the win is not so important to us, but the gameplay, how they play, and the tactical aspect of the game, that's the most important thing, and we are okay with that. Although we had the 3 points, I mean, let me say that, 3 points, but we are working on the players, and you have to accept it. They are beginners. They are still learning, and we have to keep on telling them the truth so they will come out of it. In terms of winning, if you get it, we are okay, but it's very dicey. I will not put all the trust to Ghanaians, but we will fight for it. They are very good. You can see that the second half, they came into the game and we couldn't score, so they are good side.
My feeling for being here, I feel privileged to be part of the National U17 team. It has given me the opportunity to meet a lot of great people that I've never met before in my life. We have some of the best coaches here with us, giving us the necessary training we need, and then the feeling is good for me. I'm happy to be part of the U17.
Ghanaian top flight. The game you've been looking forward to on your football calendar is Asante Kotoko up against Hearts of...
Hello, fellow warriors. We invite you on Sunday. We are ready. Fabulous.
Hello, supporters of Faster Folk. This coming Sunday, we are playing against Kotoko in Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium. We need you to come in numbers and support us. Phobia Masters.
Is the top line of the Ghanaian top flight. The game you've been looking forward to on your football calendar is Asante Kotoko up against...
The round of 32 for the Women's FA Cup kick off this weekend, and there are lots of interesting fixtures to look out for. Supreme Ladies will be at home to Ashdown Ladies at the Bantama AstroTurf. We have Doma Kandi Soccer Ladies coming up against Ampem Dakwa Ladies at the Nana Ajimambedu Park. Faith Ladies against Police Ladies, that will be a tough encounter. That is at the Kaurendo Park in Dansoman. We also have Premier League sides meeting again, Soccer Intellectuals against Lady Strikers at the Inyan Abasa Park, and Dreams Ladies against Kumasi Sports Academy at the Bantama AstroTurf. There will be a local derby at the Nobisco Park when Northern Ladies come up against Nasara Ladies. You have the full fixtures of the round of 32 up on your screens. The Access Bank Division 1 League enters match day 9 this weekend, and in Zone 1A we have Yape FC at home to Northern City Football Club, while Sorinante at home to Real Tamale United at the Malik Jabel Sports Stadium. While the Wale Catholic Stars, who are bottom with 3 points, will be at home to Wa Power Soccer Academy, and top of the table Tamale City is at home to Victory Club Warriors. In Zone 1B, the BB United will host Techiman Heroes at the DBB Presby Park. Techima 11 Wonders against Doma Unity Club. Wamanafo Mighty Royals, who are top with 14 points, will host Techima Liberty Youth, and bottom of the table Bofakwatana will travel to the Sinyani Coronation Park to play KAC Soccer Academy. And in Zone 3, Kim Faisal Football Club, who are 6th with 11 points, will travel to BBNE to play Seshi All Stars. Secondly, 11 Whites at home to UCC Youngsters. We have Future Stars coming up against Nzima Kotoko at the Ejisu Okese Park. Top of the table, Swedo All Blacks will be at home to Sky FC, and Park Academy will lock horns with New Edubiase at the Mohammed Kamil Arena. Elmina Shark against Soccer Intellectuals, and Asakem Football Club, who are 3rd with 14 points, will travel to play Mysterious Dwarfs at the Robert Mensah Park. And we have Bekwai Heroes against 2nd D Rose Park at the Bekwai Gemfrey Park. And in Zone 3, Atram Divisa at home to Kings Palace, Rains Masters Football Club at the Tuba AstroTurf to FC Nania. Bottom of the table with just 2 points, Kotoku Royals will travel to play Nagod Football Club. Home Stars against Koforidia Sempefi at the Kwando Sports Stadium. Oko United against Great Olympics, who are top with 20 points and are yet to lose a game at the Koforidia Sports Stadium. We have Port City coming up against Akachi All Stars. And Hoho United, who are closely following Great Olympics on 2nd position with 19 points, will be at home to Golden Cake Football Club. And True Democracy against Inter Allies Football Club. Now to the Ghana Premier League match day 13, where we have the big one, the super clash between Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak at the Babayara Sports Stadium this Sunday at 3 p.m. Fishing Football Club, who are 16th on the table with 11 points, will host Mediama Sporting Club at the Ni Ajay Kraku Sports Complex. FC Samatex against Hearts of Lions. Nations FC will travel to Wafa Park to play bottom of the table with 9 points Accra Lions. Legon City is at home to Bechem United. Gold Stars, who are top with 23 points, will travel to the Aliyu Mahama Sports Stadium to play Karela United. Nchachaman FC against Dreams FC, who are 15th with 11 points. Now we have Brekum Chelsea against Adriana Football Club at the Golden City Park. Basake Holy Stars against Young Apostles. And the big one for the weekend will be on Sunday at 3 p.m. at the Babayara Sports Stadium, when Asante Kotoko hosts Hearts of Oak in the Super Clash. With the Super Clash coming up this weekend between Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak at the Babayara Sports Stadium, trust Mohammed Shaban to bring you all the stats with Mo's Corner.
The top line of the Ghanaian top flight. The game you've been looking forward to on your football calendar is Asante Kotoko up against Hearts of...
Hello, fellow warriors. We invite you on Sunday. We are ready. Fabulous.
Hello, supporters of Faster Folk. This coming Sunday, we are playing against Kotoko in Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium. We need you to come in numbers and support us. Phobia Masters.
It's a top line of the Ghanaian top flight. The game you've been looking forward to on your football calendar is Asante Kotoko up against...
So we are building up to the road to the Super Clash on Sunday, and it's match day 13 between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. It's expected to be a very tough encounter between both sides. It is a battle between Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum of Kumasi Asante Kotoko versus Abubakar Watara of Hearts of Oak. And for Dr. Nate Ogum, in his last 6 matches at home and this season's performance at home, Kotoko have recorded 3 victories, having lost their last 2 home games without scoring a goal. And the last 2 games is against Nations FC and also against Hearts of Lions. But moving on to the last 5 matches, they have had 3 wins, beating Instratraman FC 1-0 at home, drawing 1-1 against Young Apostles, also winning against Accra Lions 1-0, beating Samatex 1-0, and losing their last 2 fixtures. And on record, Kotoko are yet to score 2 goals at home this season, with Hearts of Oak, after losing their match day 2 against Hearts of Lions, have recorded some important positive results in their away fixtures, having drawn against Nations FC, beating Young Apostles 2-1, and also drawn against Dreams FC, beating Midiama 2-0, and also Karola United 1-0. Hearts of Oak in their last 2 away games are also yet to taste a defeat and yet to consider a goal, scoring 3 goals in those games, and that is a positive result for the teams. We are moving on to the performance of these 2 teams in the Ghana Premier League after match day 12, and in their performance, both sides have played 12 matches each, and for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who are the home side, they have won 5, drawn 3, lost 4, scored 10 goals and conceded 1, and that is 1 goal difference after match day 12 of the Ghana Premier League. For Hearts of Oak, they have also played 12 matches. They also have the same 5 wins, drawing 4, scoring 9 and conceding 6. Kumasi Asante Kotoko have scored 10, Hearts of Oak have scored 9, and for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they have conceded 9, Hearts of Oak have conceded 6, and also a positive record for both Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko ahead of the big game on Sunday at the Babayara Sports. We are looking at one important fixture, and in the fixture, we are looking at the performance of both teams in the league. Now we look at Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum and Abubakar Watara as a coach and their history, records, and performance in the Ghana Premier League. We start with Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum, and for Doctor, he will be playing his 81st game against in the league, and in the 2021-2022 season, he played 34 matches. In 2023-24 season, which is last season, he played 34 matches, and this season he has played 12 matches in the Premier League, and so that will be his 81st Premier League game on Sunday against Hearts of Oak. He has recorded a total of 38 wins in the Premier League as a Kotoko head coach, 20 draws, 22 losses, having scored 93 goals and conceded 53. That is a positive record for Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum as Kumasi Asante Kotoko head coach. Now we look at Abubakar Watara as Hearts of Oak head coach. He joined Hearts of Oak in the second round of the 2023-24 season, where he had 17 matches, and this season he also has 12 matches. In total, Abubakar Watara as Hearts of Oak head coach has played a total of 29 matches, winning 12, drawing 7, and also losing 10. He has scored 31 goals and conceded 25 as a coach, and that is the record of the head coach of Hearts of Oak, Abubakar Watara, ahead of the big game, ahead of the Super Clash in the Ghana Premier League. Yeah, so we are building up to the Super Clash, and we are doing a lot around the game, and we are looking at Kotoko and Hearts of Oak goals performance. Like I mentioned, Kotoko have scored 10 goals and conceded 9. And in the first half, Kotoko have scored 5 goals. In the second half, Kotoko have scored 5 goals, indicating their performance in both first half and also second half. But in terms of goals conceded, Kotoko have conceded 5 in the first half and have also conceded 4 in the second half. In the total 9 goals conceded. Now away from Kotoko to Heart of Oak. Heart of Oak have scored a total of 9 goals, scoring 2 in the first half, and the second half, Heart of Oak have scored 7, and Heart of Oak scoring 2 in the first half. Per the analysis, they have had the 2 goals in their last 2 games in the Premier League, and that is their game against Usotraman and also against Karela United. In terms of goals conceded, Heart of Oak have also conceded 2 in the first half and conceded 4 in the second half. It means that on records and on the metrics, Heart of Oak usually score 2 in the first half and also concede 2 in the first half. Heart of Oak usually don't concede a lot in the first half and also don't score a lot of goals in the first half. That is the indication and the metrics ahead of the Super Clash on Sunday. My name is Shaban Mohammed.
It's a top line of the Ghanaian top flight. The game you've been looking forward to on your football calendar is Asante Kotoko up against Hearts of...
Hello, fellow warriors. We invite you on Sunday. We are ready. Fabulous.
Hello, supporters of Fast Folk. This coming Sunday, we are playing against Kotoko in Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium. We need you to come in numbers and support us. Phobia Masters.
It's a top line of the Ghanaian top flight. The game you've been looking forward to on your football calendar is Asante Kotoko up against...
And that's how we end today's edition of GFA News. Before we go, we brought you news from the camp of the Black Maidens who have started their maiden edition of the Wafubi Under-17 tournament in Pampam. The Black Galaxies continue preparations for CHAN qualifier doubleheader against Nigeria, and also the defensive and refresher drivers training workshop held for drivers of football clubs. My name is Zainab Abubakar Bamba. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Ghana Football Association and follow us on Facebook at Ghana Football Association. See you same time next week. Have a good evening.